Welcome to Growing Edge Live. We meet here every Sunday in our virtual room, our Facebook Live room that we all join in together, and we have been meeting at the Satya Center. Hi Cheryl, hi Cindy. We've been meeting for over 10 years now, and so we have a wonderful, loving, new thought community. Some spiritual seekers and finders and teachers and way showers, and every Sunday we get together to do a little spiritual tune in and a tune up. And today we're stepping up into more of a sense of purpose, peace and purpose and passion. So here we go. I'm going to play our song by Leslie Monroe.
With the whispers of truth, to live a conscious life, to live a conscious life on the growing edge.
Good morning, Allie Benjamin here with Growing Edge Live. We are broadcasting live from beautiful Grass Valley, California. And what you can't see, but what I can kind of see out of the corner of my eye, is my beloved Michael dancing around to Leslie's music. We are here together. We just arrived here at a beautiful new campsite in our Om Shanti home, our camper van. We've been traveling around the world now for 7, almost 8 months, and we land here in Grass Valley close to my mother and sister and her family, or both of my sisters, one in Tahoe, one in Davis, and we are here right smack in the middle of the two, so we can be closer as a family and more support for one another. So blessings to you wherever you are. I trust and know that if you've arrived at this time to hear this message, that something within you wanted to hear it, that this will be a deeper dive, the next step on your evolutionary journey. And if you're coming back, if you're someone that's a long timer with us at the Satya Center, we so honor and appreciate you and thank you for your ongoing gifts and support. Without your financial support and your loving support, we couldn't do what we're doing. Our ministry is funded exclusively on your donations, and you can tithe and give to us and this ministry, this Growing Edge Satya ministry, at Satya Center on Venmo. Anyway, enough of that. We are all about healing hearts, transforming lives, and inspiring conscious evolution. And today I am talking about peace, purpose, and passion. And it's hard to deny or ignore the fact that 1 year ago, roughly 1 year ago, we all learned about this global pandemic. We all learned about the coronavirus, COVID-19, and what that meant. We had no idea really what that was going to mean for us. I think, first of all, it was a very novel idea that we could all be impacted by something. We all questioned, what does this mean for us? Is this real? And looking back from having a year's perspective, we can all see what has happened, not only in our beloved United States, but around the world, what this pandemic has meant to us, what this pandemic has caused us to do, has caused us to become, and we would never have guessed. And today, looking back, I can genuinely say, as difficult as it was, I don't think I would have changed anything. Michael and I made the decision to move out of brick and mortar home into our Om Shanti home, and last August we hit the road. Last August we left Southern California, Big Bear Lake, and we went north, we went east, all the way to the East Coast, and then back again to back on the West Coast. And so here we are. We've had a journey unique, and just like you've had your own unique journey. But what I know, standing here a year later, what my guides are informing me is that moving forward, we have to up-level our game. We can't look back and think, I want things to be back to normal. There's a new normal. There's definitely a new normal. And the new normal is requiring us to be fluid, to be flexible, to think outside the box, to not wish for bygone days, but to equip ourselves with what we need to know, the skills we need to learn, so that we can step into the new era, to the new age, to the new time, ready and resilient for what's to come. Because we have no idea, but we've seen we're not meeting in person as much. We're less likely to gather. I know companies have shut down their brick and mortar establishments because everyone's working at home, and that seems to be serving not only employees, but it serves the owners and the organizations. And so things are radically different. Our children have had to adjust. So we are on the threshold, and this is what I really want to have sink into my heart and yours. We are on the threshold of something radically dynamic and new and vibrant and alive, and we are being called, we are being invited to step up, to step out onto the green growing edge of our own evolution, of our own becoming, with peace, with purpose, and with passion. Now, all of us have the ability to find peace. Just think when we go to sleep and we're not being tormented by nightmares, but we're having a good night's sleep, we experience peace. So what's keeping you from being peaceful? What's keeping you from being peaceful? Let's do a little grounding meditation to tune into that peace that passes all understanding. So close the outer eyes and breathe. Take a breath through the nose. Hold it for 4 seconds. Exhale for 4 seconds or more. Hold it for 4 seconds. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold it for 4 seconds. Exhale for 4 seconds or more. And allow that breath, that pattern, that inhale, hold, exhale, hold, and just let go and allow all of your internal pressures to simply dissolve. Any pressures like feeling rushed, feeling agitated, feeling the need for perfectionism, letting go of any opinions, and just settle into the peace that passes all understanding. And just know that as you slow down and as you release the busyness of the world, as you release the need to be on alert, to be hypervigilant, to be on the defensive, and you simply trust and surrender and know that all is unfolding in a relaxed and easy manner. And just breathe and center yourself and feel at home on this earth right where you are. Grounded, rooted, with a sense of belonging, a sense of deep trust that all is well, that you are right where you need to be. There's nothing missing, and everything, even though your ego structure might argue with this, everything is unfolding with grace and ease. Now, this is a state of mind. This grace and ease is a state of mind that we choose. It is a state of occupying the heart and being aligned with your higher self, with your God self. Being aligned with the divine mind, the universal order that is always unfolding for the highest and greatest good of all. And when we simply let go, when we simply release our attachments to anything being different than it is, we find peace. Peace. Smooth is slow, and slow is fast. Smooth is slow, and slow is fast. That means that as we feel into what it means to be smooth and slow, relaxed and easy, gentle and graceful and joyful and appreciative of what is, we actually create a vibration that is fast, a quickening of experiencing what we truly want, which is grace and ease and joy and love and creativity. You know this. We know this. Smooth is slow, and slow is fast. Breathe that in and feel every cell of your body relaxing, harmonizing. And as you breathe in, breathe into your heart, expanding the field of love, and exhaling love, and gently and easily, hand on the heart, feeling a sense of comfort, recognition, releasing those hormones of oxytocin, easy, loving, resilient, peaceful, and open the eyes and be here now. Welcome back. Welcome back to this place of peace. It's who you are. It's who we are. And it's our birthright. It's what we're designed for. And peace and ease and grace and flow and joy and appreciation, that's our natural heart mindset. And we know this, and it feels good. Good feels good. And bad feels bad. It's a simple statement, and it's true. When you're feeling good, even sometimes when you might have to try hard, there's still a sense of feeling good about it, to do what you want to do or achieve what you want to achieve. There's a sense of yes. And then there's a sense of when something doesn't feel right, when something's off, when you get that gut feeling, you know that. That's when we're out of alignment with who we are and what we're here to do. So what is your purpose? What's our purpose as a collective? So the question is, what is keeping you from living your purpose? And maybe you don't even know what your purpose is. Maybe you did a year ago. You were on track with something. I know that I was leading 2 spiritual communities, meeting every Sunday, and I was right on purpose, right on time. And all of that came to a screeching halt when we no longer could meet in person. And I had to adjust. I had to pivot. I had to look and see what was mine to do. How could I keep on my Growing Edge ministry and not meet in person? And we had to switch platforms, forums, and jump onto this virtual forum, and it's working, and it's worked, and it actually feels really good. We have to adjust. So I feel like I'm on purpose. I had to adjust. So maybe you've had to adjust. Maybe you could look over the last year and see, what is your purpose now? So I have 4 questions that I think you'll be able to answer clearly by the time we come to an end in the next 15, 20 minutes or so. So, do your choices reflect your values? Does what you do in your spare time reflect your values? And does how you spend your time correspond with your values? So, conscious living is about making conscious choices that align with your values. This is what we teach and have done for years about conscious living, understanding that we are beings that have sovereignty to create a life that we want to create, to make choices that reflect our heart's desires. So you need a piece of paper or your phone to jot down a couple of words. I'm going to take you through a little exercise. So I want you to close your eyes and tune in. Just call upon your guides and mentors and angels, and just open up to the greater mind and trust that you will be informed as I ask you these questions. And you'll know because it will be the first thing that jumps into your heart, the first idea that jumps into your mind. So I want you to think of a family member or a loved one that you admire. Again, the first one that popped into your mind, someone that you admire. What is the quality that you most admire about them? The first word that comes to mind. What's a quality that you admire about this loved one or this family member? Jot that down. And now think of a public figure that you admire. A public figure, what's the quality that you most admire about them? The first word that comes to mind, and jot that down. Now think of a historical figure, someone from the past, someone that you admire, revere. What is the quality you most admire about them and the work they did, who they were on this planet? The first word that comes to mind. Okay, so you should have at least 3 words, maybe more. Now look over this list. Look over these words. These are some of your most precious values. These values are what you can use to discover your purpose. These values will be key for you to live a life of joy and meaning and peace and purpose and passion. Because when our personality aligns with our values, with our core values, when our personality aligns with our purpose, then we are unstoppable. When we are aligned, everything we do speaks loudly, broadcasts loudly who we are in regards to what we value most. What we value then becomes our aura. What we value becomes our greeting card, our business card, so to speak. People feel the energy of our values. Just like people like Mother Teresa. I'm sure, not that I met her, but I'm sure just being in her presence, being in her aura, you understood that she was all about compassion, that she was all about sacred service. I was never with Martin Luther King Jr., but I would imagine just spending a short amount of time with him, I would imagine we would really get the vibe of dreaming of what's possible, of equality, of unconditional love and hope, and being driven and determined no matter what, to never rest and lie back and just give in, but to keep marching forward. So we too can adopt and live and breathe our values. And these words that you wrote down, these things and qualities that you most admire about others, is what you are at the very core of your being, what is seeking to be birthed by means of you, seeking to be expressed by means of you. This is your sacred passion, the passion of you, the passion of Cindy and Carol and William, the passion of Natalia and Pam, the passion of Cheryl and Michael and Ben and Leslie and everyone else, Russ and Julie, all of you that are watching right now, and all of you that are watching the replay. You have a sacred passion and a purpose to give life to breathe life into. You are here to feel passionate, to experience passion, to express your passion in all that you do, how you are, how you move, your energy, your frequency, your vibration. And the reason that you were created was to love, resemble, reflect, and to reveal God. I love that. Some divine being said that. I don't know who did, but thank you. The reason you were created was to love, resemble, reflect, and reveal God. The kingdom, the queendom of God is at hand, and it's to be revealed. This magic, these miracles are here to be revealed through you, as you, and all that you do, the way you move, the way you breathe, the way you go about tending to your life, your family, the food you prepare, the home that you decorate, the job that you work at, the hobbies you're involved with. You are the way that God shows up as you, a unique, individualized expression of the divine, perfect in every way. So everything that is happening in your life, even if it's not what you want, even if your ego is resisting it, you're screaming and having a temper tantrum that I didn't want this, I don't deserve this, just know that there's something in it for you, a lesson. You're learning things. You're learning how to be more compassionate. Maybe you're learning how to be more patient. Maybe you're learning more about defining what's really valuable to you. Maybe you're understanding that you need to have boundaries, that you need to be responsible for your own happiness and evolution. That's what we're here to do. We're here to take back our free will and live sovereign lives. Yes, we're here to live sovereign, powerful, beautiful, creative lives. So that's what I have for you today. And I trust and know that as you step into a practice of peace every morning, I'd say a good prescription would be every morning, every midday, and every afternoon or evening to take some time, take a minute or 10, and create a quiet atmosphere where you can tap in to the peace that passes all understanding. And this will do wonders for you. As today you've identified some of your most sacred values, now you can go about the business of living life on purpose. Namaste, peace and blessings. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your love. We love you. We're here and available. If you want a prayer practitioner, someone to pray with, a conscious living coach to support you with life, something that's happening or a challenge that you're having, or maybe you've got something going that's really great and you just want some extra support or cheerleading, just contact us. I'll connect you with someone that will support you. So Venmo Satya, Satya Center, Satya Center, and your gifts are what make our ministry possible. Your support give wings to our vision, which is to heal hearts, transform lives, and inspire conscious evolution. So let's end in a prayer, closing the eyes, trusting and knowing there is only omniscience, omnipotence, omnipresence, and we are it. It is occurring through us. We are individualized aspects of the one light, the one life, the one absolute loving presence that is never an absence. It is the very core of who we are, and we are revealing it. It is becoming so close and clear and dear to us right now. It is being unmasked. Just imagine the mask coming off, and there we are. Behold God. Behold Spirit. The great I am. I am that. I am. And I speak these words to all sentient beings, to the two-leggeds, the four-leggeds, the winged, the finned, the hooved, the creepy crawlers, to the stone people, the tree people, the plant people, earth, water, wind, fire, ether, space, and everything seen and unseen. May we all be lifted up into the high dimension of love and joy and grace and ease. May we move with ease and peace in all that we do and all that we think. May we allow these divine qualities that we've identified here today to move through every word we think, through every thought we think, through every action we take. And may we uplift the world by our sheer brilliance, by our authenticity, by living in integrity to what matters most, to revealing the presence of God, the presence of Spirit in everything we do. May each of us remember that there is infinite possibilities, potentialities. They're ours. And when we're at this high vibration, easy is smooth. Smooth and easy is slow and quick. And when we fully inhabit this relaxing and letting go and allowing God, not pushing the river, not complaining, not criticizing, not condemning, not comparing, not feeling discontent, disappointed. When all of that, those old habits just simply dissolve into the nothingness from whence they came, we arise into the light of a new day. It is a new day and a new dawn, and we are born again. We are born anew. Today we emerge. We emerge as our true, authentic self, sovereign and free, bringing our light to the world, each of us, making a difference. Each of us releasing our love through everything we think, say, and do. For this we are blessed. Blessings on all beings. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I release this word with absolute confidence that it is done. It is done. It is done. And so it is. Peace and blessings. Namaste.